But we always get the question as to, why do we do these races? Why do we put ourselves through these rigorous exercises? Like, what's it all for? And I don't think any of us has ever been to exactly pinpoint the reason that we do. But I have a pretty good quote that kind of summarizes the personality types that the recon community has attracted. Recon draws a certain kind of broken soul into its midst. We recognize brokenness in each other. Only broken men can do things we did because in many, many ways, we were dead already. Men like us have to get lost. We have to remember that empty feeling, and when we finally get found, we have an obligation to pass along hope and prayer to those who are still drifting.
So here at the Marine Corps Combatant Dive course, we teach open circuit scuba and closed circuit diving capabilities for the operation forces. Open circuit scuba ranges from searches to deep shallow water recoveries, and our closed circuit rebreathers, or Mark 25s, are primarily used for insert and extract capabilities.
At the schoolhouse we train Recon Marines, we train Special Amphibious Reconnaissance Corpsmen, and Marine Special Operations Command Marines. Houses every single branch of service and diving in some form or fashion. It's a premier diving command in the military.
Anybody in this community can attest to the type of personality you need in order to excel at this job or just survive this job. It's a tough job. The community is built around that A type of personality. Do I enjoy running long distances like the Marine Corps Marathon? I wouldn't really say enjoy, but it's a very small price to pay in order to support the mission of the foundation and what we're trying to accomplish.
So we were going to run a race. We decided that we wanted to run the race for more than just ourselves, to run it for a cause, and we knew the RSF and the great work they had done. So we just wanted to reach out and contact them to see if we could help. Team RSF Endurance races we've been participating in and plan on in the future, just triathlons. We've done marathons, obstacle course races, Spartan races. All physical activity is what we're trying to encompass, anything that gets people off the couch and moving. The endurance aspect of it was a stress or something that was pain, misery, and suffering embodied. And it's similar to life for me, and I don't take that as a negative thing, that life is pain, misery, and suffering, but as this is almost like an inoculation from that. The more I put myself through it, it's accomplishing things, and what I get out of it is I better myself through it. And the more I put myself through, the less difficult everything else seems.
The crossover, it goes both ways. I think I'm a better endurance athlete because of my time in the Marine Corps. And then I think because of the endurance and sporting events that we've been doing, I think in return I'm a better reconnaissance Marine for that. You understand that you're not, you're not made of glass. You can endure a lot more than you think you can physically and mentally.
Long runs, endurance runs, all these obstacle courses, really it does make the body strong, but I would say that mentally it makes you a stronger person. Anybody that's done this job for a while knows that, hey, your body has to be strong, absolutely, but I think your mind has to be stronger. Long runs, bikes, ruck runs, however you find your outlet to endure life, arduous training, adverse conditions really mentally make you the type of person you are. And I think we got a phenomenal group of dudes in this community.
I know when I got back from my first deployment, I kind of didn't really understand what to do with myself now. And I wasted a lot of energy doing nothing, if that makes sense. And so when I started looking at physical activity, it was as an outlet to kind of do something positive, focus everything that could potentially be negative into something positive.
Once you leave the military and the community that you once had, I think you're always going to search for something that's similar. I don't think you're ever going to find exactly the same group and camaraderie that you once had, but I think you can get close to it, and I think that's been a big help mentally for guys who are out and looking to reconnect in some way.
Anybody who has a desire to do any kind of physical sport, activity, anything, we'd love them to be a part of the team.
I think the races itself was kind of an outlet for us, but it's been more beneficial being a part of an actual foundation for other people to reach out to.
Endurance runs, obstacle courses, long bike runs, and stuff like that. It's a very small price to pay compared to what we're trying to achieve here.
For every race, we wear a name of a fallen brother on our backs. It's to kind of bring home the purpose of why we're doing this and why we want to continue.
I think the Recon&Sniper Foundation, specifically the endurance team, we branch out to a wide demographic of people that attend, race, and do all the triathlons, the Ironmans, the Spartan races, and then really just trying to promote the Recon&Sniper Foundation mission statement and then just a community in order to support those in need, veterans specifically, and families of the fallen.
I think a lot of us recognize in each other and guys that have gotten out that there's a lot of those broken souls that are drifting right now. And I think more than anything, the reason we go through these rigorous times is we feel obligated to put ourselves in difficult situations and then show that you can get through and endure the hard times, the pain, misery, and suffering that you're going to go through. And once you do see the difficult times through, that you need to pass that information along to guys who need it.